Hey folks, Ian Petrella here, aka Randy Parker, and alongside me as always is Mr. Orwell. And I want to welcome you back for another video email response edition to the official Randy Parker page on Facebook. So let's get down to it. I know that I said I probably was going to have to postpone this video, but I had some extra time and found some time to do it, so here it is. And the first question is actually from Nate Wells, and I believe, Nate, you actually emailed me this a couple weeks ago. It just got lost. I didn't see it or something, but here it is. Nate's question is, what scenes were filmed in the actual Christmas Story house? I know that some of them were done on a sound stage, but I'm curious as to what was actually done there, since the layout of the house is considerably different from the movie. Thanks. Yes, Nate, actually, we didn't shoot any of the interior scenes in that house. That was strictly used for all the exteriors. All the interior shots were done on a soundstage in Toronto, Canada. And however, the only time that we did shoot anything inside the house was anytime that you see a scene where we're standing, shooting from the outside or shooting from the inside, looking out onto the street, or vice versa or whatever. But yes, all scenes were done on a soundstage in Canada. So there you go. So sorry for the late response, Nate, but there it is. Okay. Next question is from Jen Carolani. Wants to know, hi Ian, I've been to the house 4 times in the last 4 years and got to meet you last year. Remember me? Ha ha ha, just kidding. Anyways, I don't. You meet so many people. Anyways. I have 2 questions for you. Was the adorable giggle you had while showing mommy how the piggies eat really your laugh? And 2, what kind of dog is Mr. Orwell? That's you. Pay attention. Come on. Pay attention. This question's about you. We'll start with Mr. Orwell. Mr. Orwell is actually, I believe, what he is a border collie German Shepherd mix. That's the guess that we came up with, because, like I said, he was a stray. Found him on the street, so there were no papers to come along with him. So me, the vet, and everybody else pretty much had to guess what this crazy character is. Now, getting back to the question, was that my real giggle? Yes, actually, it was. Bob Clark saw that I had this rather oddball giggle and wanted to make sure that any of the scenes that Randy was to laugh were going to be genuine laughter. So a lot of times what we would do is we would just sit and crack jokes, and my mom would come in and tell jokes, personal jokes that me and her had, try and get me to get that particular laugh that you see in the piggy scene. And we would spend just a lot of good time doing that, just pretty much setting up the camera, letting it roll, and just working until Bob got what he wanted. And as you can see, the people really like the laugh. So 'cause they always ask me about it. Was that real or was that fake? And no, that's an honest laugh right there. So, all right. And next question is from Shirley Tidwell. Sorry. Wants to know, hi Ian. I was wondering how you got the part of Randy. Sure glad you did. Thank you. Actually, how I got the part, I was a child actor, so it was just one of those. Your agent calls you up and says you got an audition for a new holiday film, and they need to cast the role of the younger brother, and go get him Tiger. So I did, and it wasn't the usual cattle call that you hear or you see. Thousands of kids running around. It was just a small office, and me and a bunch of other kids. And at that point, they were just pretty much looking for personality. Randy didn't have too many lines, so I didn't have to really do a reading. I just had to, laugh, I guess. So partially that giggle also got me the part as well. And I just happened to have the odd enough personality for them that they found suitable for Randy. So there you go. And I believe our final question is, any plans for a cast reunion, or at least interviews to air with this year's 24-hour Christmas Story on TBS? I recall TBS doing this back in 2002, air in 2000 or 2003. No, we're not doing anything for the 24-hour marathon. There's no interviews, no cast reunion. Probably everything, if anything like that's going to happen, it's going to happen next year with the 30th. Um, so yeah, they did do that back in 2003 for the 20th anniversary, and everybody asks why wasn't I there? Nobody could find me, so that's why I wasn't on it. So pretty much all the questions we have. So thank you once again for sending those in, and please continue sending more questions. Love to answer them, and hopefully we'll hear from you next time. So from me and Mr. Orwell, cheers. Take it easy. Bye.